Follow the leader.
All right, let's talk about the old way of self-publishing. Launch a book, cross your fingers, and just hope for the best. We're going to forget that. Today, we're diving into a blueprint that completely changes the game. It's about turning publishing from a lottery ticket into a predictable system for building real, profitable, long-term assets. I mean, does this sound painfully familiar? You get that initial buzz, you see a few sales pop up, and you get excited, but then crickets. It just fades away. It is such a frustrating feeling, and it's one that way too many self-publishers know. But it's the exact problem we're here to solve. And that really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? Because for so many people, it absolutely feels like a lottery. You pour all your time, your money, your creative energy into this thing, only to pull a slot machine lever and hope you get lucky. And let's be real, that jackpot almost never hits. In today's episode of the Lazy Publisher channel, I'm going to show you exactly how to flip that script. I'm a seasoned marketer turned self-publisher, and I've already written hundreds of titles, so what I'll share comes straight from experience, not theory. But what if it's not about luck at all? What if that feeling of randomness is just a side effect of following a bunch of bad advice? Myths, really, instead of a concrete system. Let's take a look at the frustrating cycle those myths trap people in. You know this cycle. You publish, you hope, the sales fade, and you repeat the whole thing over again. The launch excitement dies, your sales chart flatlines, and pretty soon your book is buried on page 50 of the search results. The only thing to do seems to be to start over. That's not a business plan, that's a recipe for burnout. And here is one of the biggest myths fueling that fire. This idea that you have to go big or go home. We're told to chase these gigantic popular niches. Think weight loss or personal finance. But these aren't really opportunities. They're what you call shark tanks, just hyper bloodbaths where it's nearly impossible to get noticed. And this is really where you see the two paths split. On one side, you're just playing the lottery, chasing trends, jumping in with the sharks and getting burned out. But on the other side, you have a system. You're actually designing your sales, finding these small underserved niches, totally dominating them, and building real assets that bring in predictable money. So the big question is, how do we build that system? Well, it all starts with the foundation. And I want to be super clear. This is not about following your passion. This is about finding a hungry market with weak, lazy competition and then engineering the absolute perfect product to serve them. The system gives us this really simple but super powerful three-part test. Just run every single idea you have through these filters. Number one, is it giftable? This is a must for cashing in on the holiday rush. 2, is demand for the topic growing, but the supply of good books is low? And most importantly, number 3, is the competition actually beatable? So what does weak competition actually look like? Well, you're looking for ugly homemade covers. You're looking for outdated editions, 2021 edition and stuff like that. And you're looking for reviews just filled with complaints. But here's the golden signal. Finding a book with all of those flaws that is still selling with the bestseller ranks somewhere between 60 and 90,000. That right there proves the demand is real and customers are just waiting for a better option. Okay, so once you find that perfect niche, you use this formula to position your book to win from day one. It is designed to just scream authority at first glance. This tells a potential buyer that this isn't just another flimsy beginner guide. This is the comprehensive professional resource they've been searching for. Now, your mission is to create a product that is objectively, without a doubt, superior. That means adding visuals, bonuses, and updated editions that your competitors are just too lazy to include. But here is the masterstroke. You go and read all the negative reviews for your competitors' books, and you build your book's content specifically to solve every single one of their customers' complaints. Your book literally becomes the only logical choice. So you found the niche, you've built the better product, now it's time to launch it. But again, we're not just going to toss it up on Amazon and see what happens. We're going to use strategic timing and pricing to turn this thing into a profit machine from the very beginning. Now, the timing here is absolutely critical. You launch the Kindle version first, sometime in September or October. The goal is to build momentum and start collecting those crucial early reviews before the holiday shopping frenzy starts. Then, once you've got some of that social proof, you launch the paperback. The objective, to roll into December with 50 or 60 reviews already on the page. You'll be a conversion machine right when shoppers are ready to buy. And the pricing strategy is clever. It's not a race to the bottom. Instead, you launch just a couple of dollars under your main competitor to grab those first easy sales. Easy. Then you systematically lift the price by $1 every few days until you anchor it at a strong royalty point, something like $19.99, which maximizes how much you make on every single sale. And what does a price point like that get you? It gets you this. You could be making a royalty of around $8 or $9 per paperback per sale. We're not talking about pennies here. This is how you build a real substantial income stream from just a single book. Okay, the book is launched, it's profitable, but the system doesn't end there. The final phase is all about scaling. It's about using smart ads and smart positioning to turn that initial success into a durable long-term asset that keeps paying you. So when peak season hits, you go on the offensive. This means starting your ads with slightly stronger bids to get traction right away. You launch high visibility video ads to really stand out, and then you get aggressive and scale up those budgets in November and December, right when people are in the mood to buy. And this is how you build an asset that actually lasts. This isn't a set it and forget it thing. You refresh it every single year with a new edition badge. You add a little bit of new relevant content. This simple maintenance keeps the book relevant, helps you lock in that #1 keyword ranking, and ultimately turns it into a true evergreen asset, something you could even sell one day as a business. So let's just bring this all home. What we've really just unpacked here is a fundamental shift in your mindset. It's about stopping the gambling. Stop treating publishing like a lottery, and instead start building a system that lets you design profitable assets from day one. And that leaves us with one final and really important question you need to ask yourself. When you look at your own publishing efforts, what are you doing? Are you still buying lottery tickets and hoping for the best? Or are you ready to start building real assets that are designed to win for years to come? This blueprint shows you the choice is entirely yours. Before you go, don't forget to download the free blueprint. It's the step-by-step breakdown of everything we covered today. And if you're like me, a lazy publisher who still wants to publish smart and sell well, join my community of self-publishers on School. The link is down below. I'll see you inside.
Follow the leader.